Now children, see the next one. It is about converting radians into degree measure. In the previous question we saw how to convert degree measure into radians. Now we'll convert radians into degrees. And it is given pi can be replaced by 22 by 7. Okay. So this is how we connect radians with real numbers. Now 11 over 16 radians is given to us. We know 1 radian can be written as 180 over pi degrees. So 11 by 16 radians will become 11 by 16 into 180 over pi radians. You can replace pi by 22 by 7. We are converting it into real number. So replacing it by 22 by 7 and then cancelling out the common factors. You will see the fraction reduces to 315 over 8 degrees. So it is in the form of a fraction. Out of this, the whole part which is in terms of degrees, we will separate it from the fractional part. So we have first written it in the form of mixed fraction, 39 whole with 3 by 8 as the fractional part. We can even break it into two parts and write it as 39 degree plus 3 by 8 degrees. So 39, complete 39 degrees we are having. 3 by 8 is a fractional form, so we'll convert it to the smaller unit, that is minutes. So we know that 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. So this 3 by 8 degrees can be written as 3 by 8 into 60 minutes. Now simplifying this, cancelling out the common factors from these two numbers, this again reduces to a fraction which is 45 by 2 minutes. So now we have 39 degrees plus 45 by 2 minutes. Even this part, if we convert it into mixed fraction, we get 22 and half. So 22 entire minutes and half minute also. So you separate these two as 39 degree as it is, then plus 22 minutes plus half minute. Now this half minute will convert it into the smaller units again, that is seconds. So we get 39 degree plus 22 minutes plus half into 60 seconds. Because we know 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So half minute will be equal to half into 60 seconds. And this on simplifying reduces to 30 seconds. So now we have 39 degrees plus 22 minutes plus 30 second. Because they all are in different units, you can see they cannot be added. We can simply, instead of using this plus sign in between, we can even express it as 39 degrees, 22 minutes, 60 seconds. Then another one you see, next one, it is minus 4 radians. So again multiplying it with 180 over pi, we can convert it into degrees. So minus 4 radians can be written as minus 4 into 180 over pi degrees. And then replacing pi with 22 by 7. Cancelling out the common factors, only these two you can cancel out. It reduces to minus 2520 over 11 degrees. So in the same way we will proceed. We'll convert it into mixed fraction. We'll separate the part which is giving us whole measure in degrees, and the fractional part we are going to separate. So you will see on dividing 2520 with 11, we get 229 as the quotient and 1 as the remainder. So we can write it as 229 plus 1 over 11 degrees. Separating both, it is 229 degrees and this is 1 over 11 degrees, which we are converting into smaller unit, which is minutes. So again, as I told you, as 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. So 1 by 11 degree will be 1 by 11 into 60 minutes. Okay, so this part becomes 60 over 11. Again you can see 60 is not entirely divisible by 11. So we break it into mixed fractions. It can be 5 whole 5 by 11 minutes. Or we can write it as 5 plus 5 over 11 minutes. You can cross check quickly. 11 into 5 is 55. Plus 5, it will become 60 over 11. So this is how it can be written. So in this fraction you can see 5 complete minutes we have got. But this is the fractional part of the minute, which is 5 over 11th part of the minute. So we'll break it further. So 229 degrees as it is plus 5 minutes and then plus 5 over 11 minutes, which we are converting into smaller unit, that is seconds. So it is 5 over 11 into 60 seconds. Now these two I have clubbed together and written. Please continue with this minus sign. You can see our angle is minus 4 radians. So in degrees also it will be negative. Now clubbing these two, we can write 229 degrees, 5 minutes. Plus this later part is 300 over 11 second. Now when you look at this, you will find again 300 is not completely divisible by 11. So we can write it in approximation. Like the previous question, we are not getting the exact solution. If you see here 60 seconds were divisible by 2, but here 300 is not completely divisible by 11. So you can just divide 300 by 11. You can see 11 into 2 is 22, then remainder is 8, and then we get 0, 80. So 11 into 7 is 77. Still the remainder 3 is left. So it is neither 27 seconds completely nor even 28. So in approximation, we can write it. So our angle is now minus 229 degrees, 5 minutes, 27 seconds approximately. Now look at these last two. This is 5 pi by 3 radians. So converting it into degrees, we have simply multiplied it with 180 over pi degrees. You can see pi gets cancelled out. With 3 we can cancel out 180, we get 60. So 60 into 5, 300. So this is 300 degrees. Then 7 pi by 6 radians can be done in the same manner. 7 pi over 6 into 180 over pi. So pi and pi gets eliminated. 6 into 30 is 180. So 30 into 7, it comes out to be 210 degrees.